Right guys, welcome to Tuesday morning. Well, 11 o'clock. It's the 14th of April and I am back in our boys' winter field. Funny enough, in summer blue, as I'm sure you can tell. So I'm out rolling again. I have been out chain harrowing before this because we've had a bit of a change of plan as per usual. So the idea was to get the muck spread out on this after the horses were out, get it spread, get it chain harrowed, get it rolled, and we'll be pretty much laughing, pretty much spiking mole power as well. If you haven't really noticed, or you're not over here, we haven't had any rain for quite a while now. We're knocking on what, 5 weeks or something, maybe 6 weeks of no rain. So after being, well, where we are here, being underwater, I'd have been drowning. We've had nothing really, so I've had to change. I have tried putting some muck out yesterday. We'll see that when we get to the top of the field. It didn't go too well. It's not rotted as well as I wanted it to, so I've had to leave it in a big pile. What I might do is have to haul it into this field, which means dragging it about 20 yards, which is a bit annoying, but at least it gets turned over then. The side problem I have with that heap is that I have to drive on it to push it up, so it ends up being like a bit like a silage clamp where you don't get it mixed up and aerated. It just turns to one solid mass. So that was a bit of a bummer. On a spread, basically I'd go from right to left in this field, and I'd usually have about a load to do 2/3 of the length of it. Well, I tried yesterday, and in that 2/3 I used 2 loads, and it's just going on too thick. I'm going to have problems with it not rotting down and disappearing before we start baling this summer, if we get any grass through. You might be able to just see as we come up here now. I'll swing right and left and you'll probably see the difference in it. This right hand side is thicker than this left. If you go, you might not be able to see it. But it comes out thinner here, because this is where I started the next load. So I scrapped that idea. I've scrapped the idea of putting the spikes through as well. I think I'm going to have to try and hold on to as much moisture as I possibly can in this soil. And same with the mole plough as well. There's no point in trying to mole plough it if I'm trying to save water in the soil itself. It'll just dry it out too much, and we are quite clay anyway. So yeah, no muck spreading happened. I was planning on using the muck to try and fill in some of these divots as well, so I was basically going to roll it, chain harrow it after a muck spread and then possibly roll it. Well, I've actually going to chain harrow it first just now, and I'm now rolling it, trying to level it out. It's still as rough as a badger's backside, which is not great. Quite hard to tell on camera anyway. So yeah, well, a bit of a change of plan really. Was hoping for a bit better result. So it is what it is, we'll carry on. The good news is that the RAF boys seem to be having some good fun. We've just had 2 Eurofighters over the top of us. Looked like they were playing Chase with Charlie type job. They were chasing each other around in the sky, and then they put afterburners on. And they were pretty much right above us. God knows what height they were at. They were quite high up, but if you've never been underneath them when they've put afterburners on, you kind of get the vibrations through your chest. It's quite impressive really. So yeah, they let rip above us. It was quite good fun. Went deaf for about 3 minutes while they buggered off and did like 700 miles an hour, whatever they do. Probably 1,000. Mach 1, Mach 2. Well, whichever they did, they buggered off quick enough anyway. So that was a bit of entertainment for us. But apart from that, everything's very quiet out here at the moment. The estate's usually quite busy. Let me tell you something a bit further in front now. Yeah, the estate's usually quite busy at this time of the year. we'll be busy with caravanners, the equestrian side of it. Cross country would have been running, show jumping would have started. It would have just been a little hive of activity around here. At the moment it feels a bit like winter, to be fair. It's that kind of, nobody's here, everybody's tucked up at home, saying stay safe and out of the way, and then there's just me traipsing around on my top, trying to get stuff done. So yeah, we'll get there. They are talking about another three weeks of quarantine, self-isolation. So we'll be into, well, end of May, June time for another review and see what's happening. I've been talking to a few people. We're all kind of saying that until there's a vaccine out, I don't quite know how they're going to let us all out, to be fair. You just see there being another spike, but I'm sure people know better than me, so we shall leave it in their capable hands. So yeah, that's about it really. Not much else, just a bit odd. All my little projects have slowed down a little bit. As you probably know, I'm not doing as much work at the moment. We've pretty much stopped the tree work between me and my mate, and I'm just pretty much on the estate at the moment. So financially I have had to, well, I'm just trying to do stuff I have to do. So like the gear that you see me work on at the moment, the hay gear, is all hopefully near enough ready for the season now. I've done 90% of it. There's just the odd little finicky bits that need sorting out, but they'll survive. The flail collector that you saw me on the last one doing, I've not really got any further. I've finished off the chute. It's not brilliant because I could do with some drill bits. I need an M12 drill bit. I don't have one. Like I said, I'm trying not to spend too much money on stuff if I don't have to. Luckily most of the stuff I've got I've bought already. So there's a couple more things I've got to pick up that I bought last year. Two more toys, they're actually the same thing, but one's a spare repair and one's working, so I need to get them brought across. Need to get a wagon sorted out and get that done. But apart from that, the big girl just needs some wings, or some mud guards putting on her, lights wiring back in, and she's near enough ready to go. Again, she's not going to be as far as I wanted. I say I can't afford to put £2 out to buy brand new panels to get her spot on. So it's just going to be a case of muddle my way through again until next winter, and then we'll strip her again and get a bit more done on her. So yeah, we're getting there though. We're getting there. Keeping her head above water, I think the term is. So yeah, right, I'm going to leave it there, and I should leave you to it. Hope you stay safe and well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, bye.